Hello, and welcome to night one of Doki Doki Literature Club. This was a personal request from a viewer of mine called InnerTurtle222. He's not here right now. He might be on his way. But he wanted to see my reaction to this game, apparently. And it's a free game. Looks like it could be fun. I don't know. There was a warning about some stuff I might be disturbed by this game. There was a warning at the beginning. I had to give an agreement saying that I was not depressed and not easily disturbed and that I was not a child. So this should be good. Without further ado, let's find out what the fruit Doki Doki Literature Club is. Please enter my name. A-E. There we go. Hey! What the fruit is it? Oh no. No spoilers tag might be needed, Lagomorph, or aggressive modding? Oh no. Oh well, if it gets spoiled for me, Lagomorph. Hopefully done. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. Ooh. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, AE. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, AE, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Oh, that's me. Uh-oh. Still showing. Oh, good gosh. You're right. You're right, Lagomorph. Something has gone terribly wrong. Hold on, we gotta stop this. Quit. We gotta restart. Redo. Hold up. Roll them up. Roll them up. Redo. We got this, Lagomorph. Don't worry. Thank you for the warning. Reset. Reset the marathon. Let's see if it starts working now. We have motion. All right. Crap. Well, hello and welcome to Doki Doki Universe Night 1. Oh man, I have no idea what this game's about. But I kind of watched the first cutscene already because my OBS was not actually capturing motion there. I had to reset the game. But now we are back. Let's start a new game. Oh, here we go. It was a radio drama the first time, but now it actually has footage. Here we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, AE. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, AE, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our mini conversations, this is like a door. We need to turn the stream black and white and just make this a noir detective show. This inner monologue, I love it. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time getting by on the average. Interesting phrasing. While spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in Literature Club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the Anime Club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejected... That's a good line. That's fun. Why is it's like that? It's like Kill Bill's brother from Kill Bill. That's who I'm imagining in my head right now as AE. That woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die. Oh man. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. Oh, sorry. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you, said girl number 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, AE, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. The road to hell is paved with adverbs. Nice, like a more. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say like that. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, AE. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. Well, we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me was so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, AE. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Make them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set, like, in this classroom? Oh, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before those nails are freaking long. Look at those nails. Just like, what is like Project X, what is it? X23 or whatever it was. Club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, AE, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, completely passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the worlds of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a lot of horror book. I read a lot of horror book. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Welcome aboard, King Clutch. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think they're impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. What is the chat talking about? You want to stab me right now? You want to stab me or Natsuki right now, King Clutch? And, we're talking about wanting to bang some of these people. Okay. I came as soon as you could. Nice! Welcome to the party, Ender Turtle. Don't give Natsuki that bitchy voice. She's awesome. I'll give her whatever voice is in my head, King Clutch. Take that. She's innocent and reserved right now. She'll develop into a more mature voice. It's called character progression. Who's my favorite character so far? Me, because I have a weird attitude about this whole thing. That's kind of funny. This game is Friend Zone 101? Oh no. I haven't seen anything yet. Oh, we haven't seen anything yet? Oh no. I'm not cute! Exactly. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah. Yay, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, AE? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. These girls are looking at me with these eyes. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Look at that, I called it. I called it! But, I'm sorry, I thought... Whew. AE... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then, that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. AE, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety well up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, AE, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Oh no. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh dear. Sadness, bliss. What am I looking at here? Do I click on these? Oh no. I gotta pick Natsuki. Sadness, bliss, explode. Oh, I like explode. Natsuki. I gotta go towards Natsuki. Okay. Everybody's spamming Natsuki. Sadness, bliss, explode, uncontrollably explode, cage, socks, uncontrollably explode, socks, because of kitties and a heart, portrait. I don't know. Sadness, bliss, explode. Explode was my instinct. I'm hitting explode. Say cute? I don't see cute. Anything cute. Okay. I think explode's pretty cute. Okay, kitties. Okay, she jumped up and down. Excitement, milk, pout, cheer, milk. Kitties like milk. This rhymes. Here we go. Let's see. Whirlwind, rose, question. Wait, I didn't see you jumped on that one. Oh, crap. Childhood, tears. Sensation. Destiny, alone, captive. Rose? Come on, Monica! Contamination, desire, comfort, fluffy. Yeah, there you go, Natsuki. Agonizing, misery, fickle, hurt, daydream, unstable, music, unending, fireflies. Fireflies? She likes creatures. Let's go with fireflies. Come on, Monica! Monica, put your hand down. Let's see. Defeats, electricity, breathe, hop, effulgent, scars, starscape, Valentine. Yeah, there you go. Sing, fireworks. She'll like fireworks. Come on, Monica, put your hand down. Depression, parfait. I was like, who doesn't like parfait? Like, hell no, I don't want no parfait. Everybody love parfait. Ogres are not parfait. Ogres are like onions. Peaceful. Analysis, flee, disown, headphones. Maybe she likes headphones. She likes candy. Yeah, candy, there you go. Bubbles. Yeah, gotcha. I'm getting the hang of this. Climax. Hey now, slow down. Slow your roll. We just met these girls. Disaster, pain, unrestrained, misfortune. Wrath? Awesome. Awesome is like Monica. Friends. Come on, Monica. Imagination, fear, Doki Doki. Variance, family, shopping, fantasy, incapable. Monica's shopping, right? Imagination. Come on, Yuri. Nibble, poof. Nibble? Nightgown? What the fruit is this? Email, dance. How are these gonna become a poem? I need to see this finished poem when we're done. Games. There you go, Natsuki. Incongruent. Death. Chocolate. Rainbow. Rainbow. Come on, Monica. Stop it. Hey, DTKL, indeed. Doki Doki. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Oh, man. If I get with Monica or Yuri, you're gonna kill me, King Clutch. Oh, no. Oh, frightening, hopeless, summer, passion. Ribbon. Yeah, she likes superficial objects. We're taking her. Puppy. Yeah, we got her. Hope, giggle. Yeah. Silly, heaven sent, whistle, cry, cute, hair, sticky. What is with all these words? Sunny. Sunny. That could be Monica, though. Hold on. Look for an object. Cute. The cute's the one. Inner turtle. Ambient. Sparkle. Sparkle! Come on, Monica. Put your hand down. Uncanny. Unrequited. Blanket. Blanket. That's an object. Philosophy. Rain cloud. Come on, Monica. Hi again, AE. Oh, no. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, AE. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year, too. Oh my goodness, thank you for the host, DTKL. All right. And last year, too. And I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, thank you for the host, King Clutch. Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. AE always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and AE can become good friends too. Sayori? Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Oh no. Thank you for the host, Inner Turtle. Oh man. I'll take... It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it shouldn't keep your attention. Oh, it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica. I keep wanting to call her Monica. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I don't know why I want to call her Monica in her turtle. I should smash Natsuki. Oh, whoa, whoa. There'll be no smashing around here. These are underage girls. And I'm a grown man. You're weeping out right now? Oh no. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You need a hand? You looking for something out? You're looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if something else is just gonna mess it up? Or someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands on it. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written in your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. What the fruit? That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass at that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone in your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Ooh, yeah. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Oh no. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Whew. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her, either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to keep up with the lack of plot. Look at this, it's getting meta. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Touching parts. I like touching parts. Crap. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into something because it's a manga. It's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence, despite what she says. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? We ready? We read on for a few more minutes. That look she's giving me. Oh man, she's so close. Oh man. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Huh. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. Oh, good to know. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, that thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? So sorry, talk to the butt. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. But 12 inches is all I need. Crap, that was bad. My apologies. All right. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. They just posted Altered Carbon on Netflix. And then I gotta watch that Cloverfield Paradox, which I've heard mixed things about, even though it's only been up for less than 24 hours. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should you show the poem to first? I don't know these people. Yuri and Natsuki are the ones I know the most, but we're going with Natsuki because the chat loves her. Oh, wait a minute. Interturtle is spamming Yuri. We got one for Yuri, one for Natsuki. Looks like we gotta hold on here. We're split down the middle in the chat right now. We need a tiebreaker. You're gonna draw Yuri and Monica, DTK? Nice. You've already drawn Natsuki and Sayori. Alright, just pick one. Copy that. Well, I prefer Natsuki at this point, so I'm gonna go with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I showed mine with her first. Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Yeah. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Oh, that's nice of her. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Uh-oh, I'm a better writer than her. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. You don't like my poem? You want me to call it poem? Poem? I gotta slur it together like normal people? Ah. I like poem, it's kinda cute, you know? Oh. Apple Penguin has realized that you have to have a driver's permit for 6 months before you can get a license. So being too lazy to get a permit has effects. Oh no, Apple Penguin. Copy that. I hope you finally got so you got your permit, right? At least? Oh, wait, they turned you away at the test? Crap, sorry to hear that. If that's true. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant to be. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Did you? Yeah, I guess not. Oh, you didn't expect that from the youngest one here. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You broke your arm again, King Clutch? What the fruit? She's 18, by the way, so she's legal? Copy that, Inner Turtle. Then I don't feel so bad about this game. She's the youngest one here, but she's 18. Copy that. These other ones should be in the first year of college, right? Why does my voice sound like a smoker? I don't know. I just started that way, and I kind of liked it. It's kind of like the brother from Kill Bill. That's what I'm going for. I love it. Well, I love it. I don't know if you guys like it, but it's fun for me. Who should I show my poem to next? Something about being in high school and having a smoker voice is fun for me. Well, Yuri's the next one I know. Oh, Sayori next. Missed it. Sorry. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. So, you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my gosh, it's in cursive. I might have trouble reading this smoothly. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air. Calms? Looks like it's plural. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh. Damn, nice. That's nice. Short, but very poetic. Duh. I like it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, is this scripted, or is it because I actually did take a long time to read it? Well, I just don't read script very often. There it is. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Look at that, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. Go get me! It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? With the fruit? See, Tigger? What is happening? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, AE. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too, you know. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. He wasn't too, hey, King Clutch, he wasn't too short. Oh no. Okay, Sayori was next. King Clutch called it. Who should my poem? Sayori! Oh! Oh my goodness! This is so good, AE! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it, but just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in a club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, AE, deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel... Let's read this in Sayori's voice instead. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy! Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast! My goodness. Sayori? Doki Doki Death Stick Lightsaber Changeling. You wanna buy some Death Stick? Oh no. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. I can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! What happened to eggs and waffles? We never found out how good eggs and waffles were. Where's Miniature Banana when you need her? Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. She did it in class, not just before school. Oh no. It was banana and pancakes, not eggs and waffle. Right, I'm thinking of something else. Yes, the banana and pancakes. It was fried banana too, King Clutch, right. Oh, frick. Eggs and waffles. Eggs and waffles, I'm thinking of a movie that I saw recently instead. There was a line about getting eggs and waffles. Huh. All right. Who should I read it to next? Is there an option to not read it to Monica? Now you want a waffle? Hey, waffles are pretty good. I used to go to Waffle House like once a week whenever I was little. with my parents. Pretty good stuff. Nice butter, oh, Monica. Hi, AE. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Talk to the butt again. Don't worry, AE. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, AE. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, and even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'm end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find and the kind of style that suits you. But Yuri said that style should not be forced into the structure and the things you want to say. Just express yourself. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Just force yourself to write the way I would want you to write. I mean, it's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Everybody keeps saying this. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. Oh, I can scroll down. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, it's a peephole. Very nice. A glory hole. Oh, no. We're on the same page, Inner Turtle. Except mine was a little less so. So, what did you think? It's very freeform. If that's what you could call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make it any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for you today. Go with the flow. Thanks for listening. You're back, TTKL. Welcome back. You're still listening? Coming. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I needed, but I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles, sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki's dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks! Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and AE did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ooh! 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 And AE liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Hold on, let me allow. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wonder if I broke the game this time. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, no, I did. Crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, by approving the comment. It's a cliffhanger. Does this have autosave? Oh, no. I hope this has autosave. I know. I effed up. I shouldn't answer that. Does this have autosave? I hope it does. We gotta restart it. Oh, no, a cliffhanger. They're in the middle of an argument. Okay, don't click off of this game. This game is finicky and crashes if you click off of it. Good to know. Close the window. Uh-oh, Control-Alt-Delete. What will happen? The suspense is killing me. Natsuki suddenly stood up. What do we do? Same bat time, same bat channel. Hold on. All right, in this, yes. Start it again. I know, Lagomorph! No! I cannot click off of the game. If I click off of the game, bad things will happen. So if AutoMod blocks your comments from now on, I can't correct it. Load game. Ooh! No! Is it on? No! No! Yes! Okay, we're gonna speed run this. New game hype, speed running. Here we go. Speed run hype. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Dadgummit. No! Okay, return. Here we go. La-di-dee. Okay, good to know. You have to save the freaking game. Here we go, here we go. Fast forwarding. Does the enter key work too? It does. Oh yeah, we're rocking and rolling now, guys. Last time on Doki Doki Universe. We met 3 hot girls. Sayori, who's our annoying neighbor girl that we grew up with, who I think she obviously has a crush on me. She wanted me to join some clubs. We went to the local high school and she kind of coerced me into going to a club with her, just to spend some time with her. But we found out it was a literature club full of girls. One of them was Yuri, kind of a reserved, shy, but intellectual type. She's the one with the purple hair. Then you have Monica, who's in front of us right now. She's the leader of the literature club, the president, if you so to speak. She's the most popular girl in school, and that's not enough for her. She also wants to establish and build something for herself. Then you have Natsuki, the one with the purple hair, the one that popped up on the left just now as we're fast forwarding. Natsuki has a bit of an attitude. She's known for being a cute girl who likes cute things and objects and stuff like that. But she's very frustrated when people get her in a box. You know, like how Deadpool did with that other girl? Paint her in a box? Natsuki pink, not purple. Thought I said pink. If I said purple by accident, oh well. Boop, 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 boop. I meant Yuri. Yahoo! Anyway, we met these 3 hot girls. We decided, okay, well, we got coerced into joining the literature club, but we had to go home and write a poem that we all had to share with the class. Oh no. Then we went home and we wrote the poem. Now we have to try to remember what we wrote on the poem. Let's go. It's time to write a poem. All right, the first thing we wrote was, I have no idea. Awesome, afterimage, frightening. Are these are randomized, aren't they? Frightening, afterism, heaven sent, dream, joy, peace. Awesome? Yeah, I wrote that one last time. Climax, pink, breathe, fickle, tears, marshmallow, analysis. The marshmallow, sure, we'll just go with whatever. Flying, passion. I think I said passion last time, which was Monica. Melancholy, dazzle, desire, hop, sparkle. Ah, and then there was Monica. Yeah, I remember. Uncontrollable, promise, extreme, pout, sadness, shame, vacation. Promise, destiny, feather. Oh, frick. I did rainbow, I remember that. Oh, and it was Monica, and she wouldn't giggle. There you go. Giggle was her. Ribbon was her. Hope, time, pure, raindrops, sensation, parfait. Parfait? Did I choose parfait? It's kind of randomized. Parfait, there you go. There's your parfait. She likes the parfait girls. Spinning, warm, explode. Explode. I think I did explode last time. Did I? Wait, did I just double click explode? Bliss, cheer. Puppy. She likes material things. I remember puppy. Cute, sticky, ew, cute. Sweet, misfortune, charm. Vivacious, melody, charm. Party, bunny, scars, bunny. There you go. Eternity, fluffy, fluffy bunny. Horror, friends, vivid, bubbles, disarray, extraordinary, happiness, cry, meager, happiness. That was Monica. We're balancing it out slightly like we did last time. Lollipop, there you go. More towards Natsuki. Okay, chocolate, headphones, milk, I like milk. There you go. It was kitties. There you go. We got it. A lot more. Oh wait, there's more. Fireflies that we did last time. I remember that one. Romance, poof, journey, fireworks we did last time. That was Monica. All right. We got a decent amount, maybe 50% of the ones we did last time. Hi again, AE. All right, here we go. We're almost back to where we were. We're gonna save the game this time. We're about to get back to the argument. Whew, luckily we weren't too far into the game. La na 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 na. Keep the correct order here. Oh yeah, we have that whole sequence where we read the manga book with her. Hold on. To manga. We approach Natsuki. Ah, manga, parfait. That's where she got her lover baking from. Yes, yes. And then she snuggled up really close to me under the windowsill. Here comes in a second. Well, you know what I mean. Oh no. We're catching up pretty fast, don't worry. Oh no. Come on, get back to the windowsill. Almost there. This is a perfect time for everybody to take a break, get yourself a snack or something. And we'll be back with more Doki Doki Literature Club after these messages. Frick. Okay. Almost back to the poem reading. Natsuki. Oh, is she crying? Didn't even notice the tear last time, or maybe she's sweating. It's pretty close to her eyeball. She's definitely embarrassed. I read it with that tone, I think. You know, there's so much to read that I don't always look at the artwork. I need to do more of these games. I need more book games. Just choose your own adventure book games with moving images like this. This is fun. It's a lot of fun. Until you don't remember to save it. All right, we're back to the poems. Here we go. We chose Natsuki first last time. Run on through there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. She didn't really like my poem, but hers was pretty simple too. Simple language, but yeah, it rhymed and it was colorful, I guess. And I told her I liked it. Summertime Nightmare isn't too bad. It's a free on Steam if you want to check it out. Summertime Nightmare. That sounds like fun. Thank you for the recommendation, DT Kelp. Summertime Nightmare. I mean, is it like the title implies? Is it like a scary or horror themed one for Halloween or something? Doesn't have to be Halloween to do it. Yuri was second. Here we go. Okay, so the next time I accidentally click off of the screen, we gotta remember to save it before we reset. Copy that. Yuri was very confident in her writing style and said I needed to develop mine. Yeah, she wrote in script and everything. Very, very artistic type, but very soft-spoken and shy about things. Doesn't want to raise her voice, even though she's very opinionated if you get her started. It's kind of a horror-themed mystery type of visual novel. You think you'll like it? Cool, thank you. Yeah, out of the four girls so far, I'm closest to Yuri and to Natsuki. All right, we went with, yeah, we did her third, our neighbor third. Hi, oh my goodness! She's just flipping out. She just loves anything that comes out of my mouth or whatever. She just loves anything from me. And then she wrote hers just that morning, I remember. As it beamed through the window, and then she ate breakfast even though she was late for school afterwards. Eggs and waffles, not eggs and bananas. Sunshine poem, very nice. And then we move on to Monica. Monica was really supportive of my poem as well. Almost there, King Clutch, almost there. We're about to talk to Monica, and then we're gonna get to the argument. We're gonna be right back in the argument. I'll get us back in the mood for the argument, don't you worry. All right, Monica. Monica seems to actually have a nice crush on me. Is that still the case? Did I change things when I redid the poem? I like it really. A lot cuter. Oh, geez. She's a good writer. Take the compliment. Something's been distracting her lately. Let's look for that line, see if it changed or anything. Sort of. They might be easy to write. That's okay. I'd love to see your work. So, well, she's definitely flirting still, so I think everything's the same still. I see. Well, let's read it. Read it. So, what did you think? It's okay. Form bad. Inspiration. Oh, yeah, she's still doing the inspiration flirting. She had the epiphany. I was her epiphany. Got it. She clearly wants to be with me? Copy that. I did not look through the bio. All right. History. Save the freaking game, please. Thank you. Hey, we saved the game, everybody! And look how easy it was, too. Return. Phew! Glance at the back of the room. We're about to get back to the Yuri. Okay. Here we go. We're back to the Yuri and Natsuki fight. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the decks with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something else. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and AE did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And AE liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that AE appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Now do you know how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as AE started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. AE! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective... Oh, what the fruit was that? Return to the game. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, AE. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning, and most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, AE? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's what's going to be. That's going to be who? Chat, who am I agreeing with? Do I side with Natsuki? Do I side with Yuri? Or do I call my neighbor for help? Oh no, we got conflicting sides here! Inner Turtle says Yuri. King Clutch says Natsuki. Uh-oh. Do we have a tiebreaker? I mean, it's 50-50 right now. I mean, Yuri stuffed her bra for me. That's nice. DTKL, you had to do it, didn't you? Dadgummit! You know, I'm a timid individual. But they say that opposites attract. So maybe I need someone like Natsuki to break me out of my shell. A third party 1v1v1. Okay, I'm gonna go with what we decided at the beginning of the game, which is to try to side with Natsuki. That's what we said at the beginning of the game. Crap. Frick. I relate more to Yuri, but I like Natsuki's a bit more exciting. We're gonna go with her. Opposites do not attract, Inner Turtle says. Oh no! I don't know. Natsuki seems more fun. Oh, there will be consequences! You know, I kind of want to see what Natsuki does if we side with Yuri as well. Crap. Okay. He's slamming your face. Oh, it'll get good. There'll be some drama if I pick Yuri. Oh, frick. Natsuki. This is fun. You wanna fight me? Have fun the next day with Sayori. Uh-oh. Oh, hell with it. Here we go. Wait. Yuri! What? Didn't I pick... I thought I could have sworn I just clicked Natsuki? You're really talented! Wait. Didn't I pick Natsuki? Something's gone horribly wrong. Wait. I thought Natsuki was at the top. I missed something. What just happened? King Clutch, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Did something happen? What is happening here? Something has happened. What is going on? No! Oh no! Inner Turtle is dabbing. Something's gone wrong. Well? But Natsuki has a point. Oh, snap! I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words, can be just as impressive as well. You know, that's actually true. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal, purple thing. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It can be hard when you share it. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, AE. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about you... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Huh. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Sayori. Sayori! I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the head. I deliberately misread that. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? Whoa! Thank you for the follow. Thank you for. I didn't chase suffer me now. Thank you for the follow, Spock. Appreciate it. I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, AE. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. Eh? What about? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right, well, mostly. Hey, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow! And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a horrible club. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Hey! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, about between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted their opinion, that's all. wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! You know, AE, it's nice that I can spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori is still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Lagamore shares his poem for the class. Roses are red, Monika's butt is blue. You're walking Sayori home, but thinking about Natsuki too. Heyo! Oh, King Clutch, spoilers. No. No to both of those, King Clutch. It's kind of disappointing ending. Go check it out. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the head again, not the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. How can I tell that from the freezing process has left me without an inner monologue? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Lust, music, socks, kitty, treasure, essence, vitality, flying. Well, since I picked her, kitty. Vivid, unrequited, vanilla, summer, hopeless, chocolate, wrath, fun, time, cage. Cage. Chocolate, vanilla. Vanilla's shorter than chocolate. There you go. Lust. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping again. Oh my gosh. It must have been that dinner I had. Ooh. Disoriented, fester, flee, fear, pure, excuse me. Strawberry. She likes strawberry. Lollipop. Lipstick. Boom. Boom. We hitting them out the park today. Puppy again. Pink. Bubbles. Joy. Damn it. Skirt. There you go. Bed. Dadgummit. Oh, she wants to bed me. Oh. Heartbeat. Love. Ambient. Uncanny. Existence. Candy. Vertigo. Massacre. And yeah, let's make it inconsistent. This will be a fun finisher. Hold on. Just a random massacre in the middle here. There you go. Then a rainbow after the massacre. Because after the massacre, you need something happy. But after the rainbow comes the rain cloud. And then the rain cloud has dazzling raindrops. Give it, Monika! Put your hand down! Then fireflies is her. Sunny. Then forgive, peaceful. Then there are games inside. Yay! But then one of us puts some milk on the table and fluffs up the other one. And then but then we realize the milk's contaminated, like in Signs. It's contaminated. Hold on a second, boys. Boys and girls. It's very important. Okay, we'll do another one then. There we go. Whew, you don't want that. Yeah, don't let that happen. Apparently, Enter Turtle. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, AE, Tilda. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What the fruit? Eh? What? Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. I caught you red-handed. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell AE to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. There you go, financial sense and physical responsibility. We should have chose Yuri. Dear God. Did I say physical instead of fiscal? My bad. Ignore the physical responsibility. Sorry, my mind must be in the gutter. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. You... I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori? Oh, frick, I thought her shirt changed there for a second. There was like a blink. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hold, do you want some cottage cheese? Whoa, King Clutch. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if I weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop! Somebody smack her in the face? What just happened? Kia! Is there a Power Ranger in here? What the... Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. She realized the cookie was poisoned by Natsuki to get to me. I bit my tongue a little time. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Everybody's eating each other's cookies. Their own cookies. I could use a cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you... Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Whoa! Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Hey? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Like more. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh. That's true. Excuse me? Uh-oh. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I'm getting delirious. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Oh, that's when she had her last period. To be honest, I just kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really, I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's, Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, Tilda. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, AE. Monica smiles and hangs her booty out for me. Oh, man. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Okay, guys, she's gonna wait until she's ready. And then I can give her the pressure. Oh, what? Crap. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks, Tilda. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. and is still nibbling on Natsuki's. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of the Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I went into my own voice there. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? You're irresistible. Nice line. Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. Ah, the chapter ended with Minori and Alice together. Found. Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when you're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the wall there? Wait, there's a stool in the wall? In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful! I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller books to the edge of the shelf. See? The book suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom's chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. Oh no, it's got wheels, doesn't it? She rolls it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Whoa. Aha! There we go! See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Whoa! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see her up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Whew! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ooh, heavy. Hey, AE. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry, take this one. Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair. Oh, that's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up! All right. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something. But she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! Whoa, what are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not! I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You just set me up! Go away! Get out! Your butt. But no, that's not what I meant. I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kia! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you! Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Oh! My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Oh, you! Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then heists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez! Sorry, talk to the butt. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Oh, it would have been good to know before I said the line. Oh. Hey, Teenage Dirtbag, how you doing? All right, Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that was scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's just fine. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and, Natsuki falls silent. Again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Nah. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sobber. Sobber? I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. Oh yeah, sorry. If you insist. Whew. When the festival happens, wait for you in eternal. Copy. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should you show your poem to first? Natsuki, I guess. We're going with the same order as last time. Oh? Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Welcome back, Ender Turtle. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, AE, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, I didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, AE? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Butt out. I did not understand Monica's joke at all. I think she's trying to psychologically torture me. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But AE wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think AE is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist, Tilda, what? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess AE is right, Natsuki. It's not fair that if you don't let everyone finish reading it... Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. And Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Anytime I hurt my leg really bad, Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. Or if she likes green eggs and ham. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Frickin' spider lovers. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They'd make fun of you and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? All right, I will. All right, Yuri was second. Am I a male or female? You can't tell my voice? You know, sometimes it is hard to tell. Teenage dirtbag. Woo. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Oh, is it just because of all the girl voices I'm putting on, or is it also my regular voice that sounds like that? It might be my regular voice too. Yeah, it's a little high-pitched and nasally. You never know. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, then things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Copy, teenage dirtbag. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Sayori! Oh! I like this one, eh? It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, I don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, eh? Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I guess I'm not very good at figuring out if this poem's good, if poems are good or not, good or bad. Oh, she's just not a good judge of character in general. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want me to write something? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt or at some point, eh? Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. I see rain cloud. I'm supposed to be looking for clues in the dialogue here. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, AE. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I popped off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What the hell? I popped off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar, the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pick one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I must put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend with more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come in my friends. And in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Damn. This game has a very beautiful ending and I'm gonna love it. Copy that, teenager Rebecca. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. Tilda, I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic! You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I just unplugged my headset. Oh good, a scene transition. Okay everyone! All I'm missing is music, I guess. They don't have sound effects. It'd be cool if they did have sound effects though. Hold on. Alright, got my headset back in. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Oh damn, Inner Turtle. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets. We can give them out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing during the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah! We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're all going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Hey, I want to see the poster. Are you kidding, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire the others to do the same. If we start dancing, then everybody will pitch in, having a good time. Heavyweights. Okay. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? You know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is us standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! Tilda! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, don't say that, Yuri. You're the closest thing I have to a father. Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how are you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! You got some popcorn, Ninja Turtle? Nice. Nice. Monica, oh sorry, I haven't read the names yet. Oops, excuse me. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us all applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, what? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper against her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. Oh, you can do it, Yuri. Or whoever said it. I thought she was talking to herself. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting it in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and snaps back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. And glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori? Oh, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did, Tildy! Good job, Sayori! Like Fat Albert there for a second? Meadow. Make it sound like a white posh cheerleader. Sorry. Yeah, that's a stereotypical little girl, high school girl voice that I'm doing. You want to say Mito? Nice. Good job, Sayori. Even AE liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where they sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Huh. Don't make me go before AE. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let AE lower everyone's standards a little before I have to go do it. Whoa! Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, too. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Well, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Uh-oh. Might as well jump. Yeah. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki? I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite then. Instead, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes my butt really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. It's time to sing the goodbye song. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. Tilda! I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, nudge, nudge, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I'm tucking out of my butt like Ace Ventura. Tilda. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, AE. You don't have to say anything. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me in a spot here. Well... Oh, dear. I'm gonna take a swig of water. This is tense. Hold on. Let's just think about this. Scary stuff. Oh boy. I wouldn't want to betray her, but at the same time, I would want to... I can always just lie to her. Oh, frick! I could lie to her to make her feel better and then walk with Natsuki. Oh, frick. But then that would make her feel even worse. Let's just be upfront with her. I mean, we're best friends. We're best friends. She wanted me to join this club in the first place. They're waving their cookies around and cupcakes in my face. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, huh? I'm a red-blooded American male. Or Japanese male. Whatever. She didn't want me to become a NEET anyway. And if I have to get with somebody else and not become a NEET, so be it. So be it. I don't want to be hikikomori my whole life. Let's go. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. but it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said that there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Uh-oh. Here we go. Poem number 3. Jump. There you go. I remember that. Music. Giggle. Raindrops. I remember Raindrops was from Sayori. See, Rainbow. Play. Comfort. Awesome. Papa together. Rainbow. Oh, dang it. Screwed up. Grief. Bunny. Valentine. I think Valentine was yeah, that was the other one. Anime. There you go. Pink. Flea. Graveyard. Alone. Silly. Ribbon. Adventure. Lazy. Sing. Special. Cheeks. Vibrant. Ambient. Lazy. Melody. Unrequited. Hopeless. Sing. Dang it! Screwed it up. Kitty. Destiny. Strawberry. Strawberry. Strawberry? No. Sunset. Embrace. Unending. Clouds. Destiny? Determination. Oh, am I supposed to be slowly figuring out more and more? I'm supposed to be deducing. Should I be writing these down? Right? Sayori. Sayori. Uh-oh. Sayori? I'm pronouncing it. Ow, frick. I'm calling her Sayori. Screw it. Embrace. Sayori. Just enjoy the game. Copy that. Thank you, editor. Appreciate it. Melancholy, pain. Pain sounds like fun. Explode. Bouncy. There you go. Here's your bouncy. Mouse. There you go. Agonizing. Nature. Bliss. Crimson. Marshmallow. There you go. There's your marshmallow, kid. Skirt. She loves her skirt. And that'll make her remember the incident. Oh, yeah. Hey, Vanos7. Hey, Vanos, how is it going? How your speedruns been going? Have you been getting progressively better? Have you gotten a world record yet? Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Vanos has great alien isolation speedruns, if I remember correctly. Oh, check that out. It's going slowly. Hey, as long as it's going steadily. Yeah. Depression sensation. All right. Depression sensation. Empty. Nibble. Nibble. Would she like nibble? It's kind of like a cat thing. Yeah, she likes nibble. Rose, socks. Socks? She likes socks. She wants to nibble on my socks. Nibble socks. Fluffy socks. Forgive, infinite. Hair. Flying. Effulgent. I know who that is. That's you. Waterfall. Pout. She likes a waterfall, right? Yeah, waterfall. Dazzle. Frick, wrong one. Oh, man. Hold on. That was a lot of stuff. Save the game. Let's overwrite the first one. Yes. All right. Return. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Whoa, with the reference. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. Talk to the butt. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Oh, never mind. It was a writer's joke. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Shiori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Shiori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Oh, crap. I walk over to her. Hey, Shiori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just seems like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Oh yeah, I'm having a fun time. I'm having a good time, Interturtle. I used to be, whenever I was in high school, I was in the drama club, so I like reading these lines in weird ways. And making weird voices. Oh no. Oh no. I'm a thespian, not a lesbian. What? Oh, please ignore that. That was offensive. All right. Crap. Oh, it's good that I'm enjoying it? Oh no. You guys keep making it sound like something's about to happen bad. This is not good. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shiori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, all right. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Shiori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Shiori recently. It was like William Shatner trying to read that line. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica. I was about to call her Monica again, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Shiori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast late today. Ooh, downcast. You don't hear that word often. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Shiori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, AE. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. It's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? And maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, AE. Oh my gosh! Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Shiori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Shiori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, AE. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much? I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monaco smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. It'd be really cool if I had like a sound effects board to go with this. Like if I had a radio soundboard with sound effects that I had memorized somehow. That'd be cool. But then I had to touch out of the game and it would freeze. Anyway. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Eh? I love it. Eh? Everybody was like, eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring or at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not that, like, I worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right! Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She's practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then, in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Oh, it's not like that at all. She's my brother. Got him! Okay. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get them started already, alright? Oh, yeah. Yub nub indeed, Lagamore. A silence falls over the room. Oh, crap. Oh, whew, scared the crap out of me. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should you show your poem to first? We're keeping it so consistent. Let's see. You're incredibly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? Psh, that's just a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Ei? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this, Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it on a flat desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Just don't read it! Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem off from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read it, this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. Turn the other way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it without a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer, but you think of me. Because you. Because you. Because you. Hey, Azrix, long time no see, man. How you doing? Oh yeah, Doki Doki. It's getting juicy. Woo! No, not in a bad way. Oh. Oh no, everybody in the chat's ganging up the feels. Okay. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't look at it, if you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just... remember that. I can think these things sometimes, too. I don't know when you're nice to me. I don't know. When you're nice to me, it's just... meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I started to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back. Away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so... go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Who should we show the poem to next? Yuri, of course. That's the order. Yuri is a little shy, still wearing her fake breast. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Oh, crap. I come to you second every single time. What's the problem? Oh, frick. Siori. Oh, yeah. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can really tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good, Tilda. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, AE. Siori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay, Tilda. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Siori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Siori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Hi, AE. Have you thought about... Is that what the tilde means? Is the tilde supposed to be those drawn out, like, Californian E kind of things? That's how I'm using it right now, even when it's not there. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out... Oh, that's me. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see it. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take a look at my poem. I'm holding it in my hands. Sticking with Natsuki's style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, AE. Butt out. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room and every day, reading manga in the back, pretending to like manga. Yeah, I called it. Pretending to like manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, AE. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her this much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just needed to ask you one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club, too. You're calling Sir for the freaking club. You're a psychopath. What is it? The club, right. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, and I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. Damn, she sounds like freaking Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. Screw her. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Dang. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. You okay? Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, It's almost paradoxical. Oh. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Oh, good point. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that before better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, right, yeah, right. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response. Lukewarm. Ah, Luke. Don't worry, teenage dirtbag. Don't worry, teenage. The only thing I said was something from the beginning of the movie. You're fine, teenage dirtbag. Don't worry. And I won't bring it up again. Promise. Don't worry. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Uh-oh. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. You... Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah! It seems you're right. Sayori almost always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she was just when she went with the pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. Ah, she's actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh! Ooh, that's a curious expression coming from you, Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, talk to my butt. Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here. You are. You know. Now, Natsuki's pouting. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori even enough credit, but I can tell that things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I can see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, AE. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably be go a long way to give one of them a hand. Okay. You could always help me out as well. Oh no, I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I had spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh my gosh! How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Whoa, dirty work. Slow down, everybody. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. AE may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for AE to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Oh, guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to AE to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... Oh, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. AE, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Ooh, what a curveball Sayori would be. She's the one who needs cheering up. And they said before that... I mean, Natsuki said I should go and cheer her up. She scolded me for not doing it. But of course, that's her backhanded way of saying, I appreciated that you didn't. It shows that you love me more or something. Oh my gosh. Yuri? Inner Turtle is spamming Yuri. Inner Turtle has been voting for Yuri non-stop this whole time. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a swig of water. If Yuri's the only one I see in the chat, we're picking Yuri. Even though I've been following Natsuki. This could be very awkward. Uh-oh. We got one for Yuri and one for Sayori. Oh my gosh. It's split. The vote is split. The vote is split. When the vote is split, we go back to the default. Natsuki. Oh crap. What have I done? What have I done? What does my heart tell you? That Sayori is alive? Yes, she's alive. Okay. Well, baking goods sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh no. We got the second vote for Sayori after I'd already made the choice. Sorry, I didn't see it in time, teenage dirtbag. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, AE? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might be just that. It might not be just that. Huh? I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help her. That doesn't mean... You... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? No, not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, I'm staying here for a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that's in my mind. Jeez. Good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsumi gives me her number. Natsuki, I had to call her Natsumi. How many times have I done that? Oh no. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, I just needed to complain for a second. What kind of stuff do you like to do? We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. All right, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. So you better look forward to it. I thought I was gonna transition there. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah! Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to her handling her... Oh, sorry. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously cannot wait. It's already Sunday. Ooh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that sounds like a good spot to stop. We're almost at the event. We're almost at the festival that people are teasing me about. I don't know what's gonna happen. But this seems like a fun place to start on Wednesday. It's been 3.5 hours. I need to get some rest or do something else. So that's gonna be it for the stream. I will be back Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know, Inner Turtle! I know, but I gotta stop. I will be back Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see those of you interested later. Hold on, let me make sure I save it this time. I could just hit the save button, but all right. We're saving it this time in the slot. There you go. We're gonna leave off exactly where we left off. Oh man, Natsuki is coming over to our house, and we have the festival to look forward to. Major cliffhanger. Sorry, Lycamore. Oh, Teenage Dirtbag. It's a cliffhanger for tonight, man. It's been 3.5 hours. I need to go. Everybody have a good night. For Teenage Dirtbag, since you weren't here, I will be back Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States time. All right, everybody, good night. Thank you guys for showing up. Hope you guys enjoyed it.